Joe made a post the other day after the morning show with us, and it was so insane. It was about the twins that are connected.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that real fast?
That's a great.
It was about, but he made this post, and somebody's like, I said it too, but somebody else was like, "This is what happens when you have the MLO bros on in the morning."
So there are conjoined twins.
You have to see
two separate heads, but
one torso.
But it's like
two arms, two legs,
kind of like their torsos meshed together, but they can't operate as more than one human being.
Yeah, correct.
So 2 heads, one
Joe
torso.
had So what was it?
They went to college. And they paid 2 separate tuitions because you had 2 brains.
Because you're working 2 brains, yes.
Right. And then they got a job and they got paid 1 salary.
I think that's fair.
Because they're operating as one person. They can do the work of one person. Then the college shouldn't charge them for 2 people.
No, because you have 2 brains.
But if you can't use the 2 brains, what good is paying 2
Then maybe only one of them should went to college.
Or no.
Here's one of them did. The other one just had it.
Here's what I would do. I would screw with the employer.
Yeah.
This is what I would do to screw with the employer. You got to get creative here. You have the sister, while the one is working a job, some type of virtual reality job, or like some type of thing that the other person can be doing at work. So that you make the income of 2 people, and then the employer's like, oh, you need to focus on your job. Screw you. That's my sister doing the work. My sister's doing the work and working like remote job while I'm doing this job, so it's fine.
Does one? Yeah, there they are. Oh,
Yeah.
BJ from the back.
Motor controls. Yeah, who has
control? What? Yeah, who has the motor control?
Because if one person has control of the left arm and the other girl has control of the other arm, I would have this person working a remote job on a laptop that's strapped to my chest, and then I'd have this person doing the job in person wherever that is.
Right.
And then you can say, my one brain's working on this, and the other brain's working on that. If you don't like it, pay me more.
What are their names?
And then, oh, you're going to fire me? Go ahead, fire me. So let's see how that goes. I'll blow the roof off this popsicle stand.
Do we know their names? Abby and Brittany Hensel. Is that it?
That sounds right.
Meaning they share one, but Abby controls the right. Oh, this is different now.
Yeah.
This is different now.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Abby controls the right arm and leg. Brittany controls the left arm and leg.
Wow, imagine me and you being strapped together and trying to get anything
I'd
done.
be punching you in the face with my right hand.
Right.
What about pleasure? Who at the shared components?
That opens another can of worms.
I'd be like,
who feels
Isaac.
the sensation in the crotch region?
Isaac,
is it me or is it you?
I'd be like, Isaac, seriously again today? Like, seriously?
Who controls? Hey, Luke, you want to help me out here? Hey, Luke, get on down here and help me out.
Stop looking at me.
Man, but imagine all that stuff. What if you have a partner and you're like, hey, put these earmuffs on, put this.
The one's married.
She's married.
So what? You cover their eyes and like
the other one's just like third wheel hanging out.
Yeah.
God, it is seriously like Isaac and I relationship. It's like freaking third wheel my entire life.
I heard the one has sex with her husband and the other reads a book and tries to ignore it. I think they both feel it. How are you supposed to read a book when you're just getting?
All right, so now the second one who's unmarried gets a boyfriend and they want to have sex. Is it cheating on the other one?
Well, I don't think they both feel it. They both can't feel it. There's no way.
I'm gonna type this into ChatGPT.
This is just a can of worms.
Here we go. I'm typing it in. Oh boy.
Yeah, if they shoot somebody and both go to jail.
They've never publicly detailed who feels what during sexual activity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Joe says, if they shoot somebody, do they both go to jail? What if one says, don't do it?
Interesting.
Wow. So the one girl has a gun, is about to shoot somebody, and the other sister on the other head's like, don't do it. Don't shoot them. And then she still shoots them. They both get punished. They both go to jail. How do you?
Unfair.
Yeah. Because she used her arm.
Wow, they have shared reproductive organs because it's only one torso. Mm-hmm. So if the one has a baby, they're both gonna have a baby.
That's right.
What's really interesting, if that's the case, like how the brain works, like the sensation is going to both brains. That's really weird.
Okay, so I'm changing my take on your post because I said in a job they would only get paid one salary because I only thought one of them had control of both limbs. But if you could do like one writing and the other one writing,
right? You get two.
You get double the production.
So if you had an employee that only had a right arm and a right leg, the American Disabilities right would say that you'd have to employ
pay
them
full, right?
They'd be able to overcompensate. You'd give them some ways of doing their job. Well, it's the same thing. You just have two disabled people, one having only right arms and one only having left arms.
Yeah. I am working a remote job while you're working there, Luke, and we're doubling down on income. Yeah, for sure.
Do they both have driver's licenses? That's my question.
When they're eating, does one just have to eat all the food? And the other one's like, yeah, I'm not hungry right now. Since they share a stomach,
there you go.
Could you just be designated
shared
eater?
Responsibilities? Yeah, that'd be amazing.
They both have driver's license, earned separately. Okay, so if they both have driver's license, that would in my mind, that's two separate people.
Yeah.
So if one shoots the other,
but if one didn't get their license, pull them over and say, no, it was her driving.
Hey, I'm gonna keep driving this car. You flip that guy off and scream "fuck you" out the window.
For an experiment, you and I should get like a big giant shirt.
Yeah.
Or tape our one arm together and just be attached for the day together. Could you imagine how funny that would be with Isaac and I attached to the day?
So many questions. What if I'm an alcoholic and you're not? And I'm boozing all day, is the other person going to feel it?
100% they would.
Is it worse? Does one feel it worse? If it's like
it's going to be all nerve stuff, I would assume.
It's going to go, you're going to consume it. It's going to go to the stomach, and then it's going to go back to both brains.
Yep.
So they drive a car. They have figured out how to work together to make the car run. So one has the pedals, one has the brakes.
Yeah.
That is freaking bonkers. The coordination to do that.
Yeah. They're just walking. Left, left, right. They just have to be able to communicate with
that.
There was a set of male ones where one was straight and the other was gay. Talk about a pain in the ass. Me and Luke are tied together, connected at the hip. I'm like, Luke, we are going to get absolutely just pounded tonight.
And I think the gay guy's just trolling his brother because he knows he has to share an entry.
Yeah, right.
We're just gonna take some dog tonight.
You know that guy has a huge. Oh, please, Isaac, no. Oh, it's so big.
It's the biggest one we've ever seen. We're gonna get dick down tonight.
And that guy looks like the guy that married him. Looks like a normal, average guy. What in the world?
And what are the rules? Don't look at her. You're not allowed to look at her. Let's cover your face with a pillow.
She's reading a book. She can't feel any of this.
They gotta be like
that is so awkward. I guess you eventually get used to it though.
I would think by some point they're just both involved in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Menage a trois by default, like that.
Yeah, you would think eventually go, all right, let's just what I mean? Read a book.
I'm gonna drink all the water today, Luke, and you're gonna eat all the food.
Yeah, how does food work? Let's ask that.
Because it goes to the same stomach. It would be the same level. You would just eat until you're full. The other one would be, hey, stop eating.
Is your brain telling you you're hungry all day? Like how? Like you have two brains. So is both brains saying, "Oh, we're good"?
The stomach. Yeah, I don't know. What if one's brain says, "I want more food. I'm not hungry yet," and the other one's like, "No, we're
each
full."
Twin eats separately. They have one mouth, esophagus, and one stomach. The stomachs. Whoa, no, I'm wrong. They have two separate stomachs. The stomachs are separate, but their digestive systems merge lower down. So the food mixes once it passes through the small intestine. So they eat.
Wow.
That means they're pooping.
Well, if you have two stomachs and it goes to one, then my question would be like, that's a ton of food. They probably don't eat that much. So that their lower digestive system.
This is more confusing than freaking Bitcoin.
I know.
Oh my God.
Vic says driving a manual car
would
be
crazy. Could you imagine?
Yeah, dude. You should try it for a day.
Nutrition and calories go to both twins equally. There's no way one twin could gain weight without the other in doing so. Their shared organs process the food for the whole body. So they have to agree on a diet and portion control. Wow. Oh my God. You'd be eating healthy. I'd be eating freaking just crap.
Yeah.
You'd be eating like chicken and
because
stuff.
We're sharing calories. I'd be like, I'm just going to eat healthy. You can just eat fudge rounds all day.
The brownie down, fat ass. It's like, you got the same ass as I do.
Yeah. And then the thing would be like, you'd be like, hey, let's get up and go to the fridge and get some food. No, screw you. We're staying here. And like, you would be trying, trying to get us in the fridge. I'd be like, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. No.
Like, it'd be holding ridiculous. No. Wait. There's more. How alcohol works? You want to keep going down this hole? This is crazy. This is the most insane. Alcohol already work exactly how you're picturing. One drink gets them both drunk. Shared bloodstreams, shared buzz.
Because it would go to the blood. That makes sense.
Wow. This is just wow. Medicine, same thing with medicine. Caffeine, same thing with caffeine. I couldn't do that with you. I would be so miserable. I'd freaking
look.
You'd have a
tonight. We're hammered. We're having sex with both of our wives. It's gonna be crazy.
There would be a dead head just laying there, like my dead head. Like,
what happens if
one brain gets blown up? Like, what if one dies?
I think they're both dead. I think you're putting the other one down because they would start to rot.
One dies. Oh my God.
They're both dying. It's just like they talked about this in American Horror Story.
Because the death of one would lead to the death of another within hours or days.
Start to rot.
Shared bloodstream, shared vital organs, toxins spread. Wow.
And they can't separate them at this point.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
They've had conjoined twins like that before who have died, and the other one lived a short time after, but the causes were critical.
You can't. You would then have
because
one
your
leg.
brain's probably handling one thing, and then one brain's handling the other thing. Like,
well, I think if it died, right? If something dies, it starts to rot quickly.
Yeah.
So it would just
Yeah.
It would start to the blood would mix, and it would not be good.
Wow, that is crazy. Oh God, no. What else? Any other? Oh. Now we're going down the dark road. Let's go back to the sex stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Wow. It's depressing. You'd be like, okay, Luke, you're dying. Put me down. I'm going with you.
Yeah.
But then at that point, it's like your entire life.
Yeah, you couldn't function anyway.
Your entire life has revolved around being a part of this person. And then they die. It's like, I'm out too. Like, let's go.
Wow.
We're going together.
Wow.
Just put us down before the one dies and starts rotting.
Wow. That is nuts. Ugh. All right. So, anyways, there you go. So, I've changed my official response.
Okay.
It's all about production. If they can produce the work of two people, they should be paid twice. They should be paid. Both be paid. If they can't, then they shouldn't.
So across the board, they're treated as two people. Go to a movie theater, it's two.
Doesn't
people.
matter.
On
It's
an
about
airplane,
at a
two
work
people.
as a work at work. If you can do the production of two people, I think you should get paid twice. Is that fair?
So, can you do the production of a one person with one arm?
I do. I'm right-handed. I don't know. I mean, I guess I type a little bit.
So
you got to figure they'd be.
The argument would be if somebody with one arm can do the work of one person, and you hire them, and they're good, then that person can do that job and focus completely on the job. Okay, then there's no reason that the other person who's attached to me can't get another job and work on a computer that's attached to her or whatever with her other arm and make double the income.
You got to think.
I guarantee an employer would get pissed about that, but there's nothing they could do because that person is focusing with one arm on the job, doing whatever. The other person at the same time is working on a laptop over here doing two jobs. I would, as an employer, your best bet would be to give them two separate jobs and have the one person do one thing, have the other person and pay them as individuals. But if you try and pay them the same, I am having my sister or brother or whatever do another job on a computer online with the other hand. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And then that way,
Yeah. And then if the employer doesn't like it, please fire us so that I can sue the living shit out of this place.
But I would assume when they took the job, they knew the pay right now.
Right. But then it's like, okay, cool. You're going to pay us as one person. Fine. I'm getting another job too. And I'm doing it at the same time.
Wow. That is crazy.
You can either give us two responsibilities.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Pay every mother times two. What are you talking about? Pay every mother
Mothers
times.
get twice the pay.
I mean, they deserve it, but Why, Stephanie? This would be good. Why, Stephanie?
Do they have to buy 2 seats on a plane?
I would say no. Because it's just one torso.
She's saying pay every mother times 2. Like if they're pregnant, is that what you're saying? Like pay that there's 2 people there, so you pay.
Yeah, but the baby's not productive. It's a parasite.
Right.
It is a parasite.
That'll get him going.
It's a parasite. The baby's a parasite.
Here we go.
Living off
You
the
sound
mom.
like you're pro-choice right now.
I just said that to make Stephanie
Yeah,
mad.
but if you can produce, like if the one can do work with their left arm while the other one's doing work with their right arm, and they have double the brain power, I'm picking up another job, or I'm having my sister pick up another job.